Hey guys, welcome back to Twilight Princess. Last time we decided to begin the Lakebed Temple. Oh, we got to the Lakebed Temple to begin the Lakebed Temple. I need more coffee today. How are you guys doing? There's some chew jellies over here, which I'd also recommend getting. It looks like I do have an empty bottle, so I'd probably only get this one here. That way I can scoop up the red chew jelly for basically the equivalent of a red potion. Not as good as the blue potion, but it'll still recover 8 hearts in case you really do need it. And in case you want to lose hearts even faster, don't forget to use that Ganondorf amiibo. That way you take double the damage. I actually just dug up mine so I can start using my Ganondorf amiibo, but I feel like it'd be better if I saved it for a little later in the game, just because nothing here is really going to challenge me enough to take that kind of hearts anyways. Oh, I'm glad I was not standing under that. That would have been very painful. Yes, treacherous indeed, Midna. It's been a little while since I played this. I'm very happy to get right back into it. I only have time for one episode today, so we're going to make it count by completing this, well, this dungeon, essentially. And let's go ahead and combine that with my regular arrows, because I don't want to use my bomb arrows per se. And you just kind of blast all these guys down here. There we go, beautiful. So out of all the water temples, which is one of your guys' favorites? For me, this is probably my favorite water temple of all time. I know I'm a little biased because it is Twilight Princess and everything, but come on. The water temple in Ocarina of Time, that was freaking brutal. It was a lot easier on the remake just because it told you where the water rooms are at, all the water levels, and it gave you a little more directions. But as a kid, that was very confusing, and it took me like 6 months to finally beat that one just because I was missing a small key. In this one, it was very much straightforward. Yes, I was a little bit older when this game came out. And no, you cannot get up there as far as I remember. There's nothing really up there anyways. So the Lakebed Temple was a lot more forgiving, in my opinion. Now this room is really important. You can actually get into the water area here. It's just not very important that you do so. When I was playing through this area just for my... I'm doing another playthrough to kind of remind myself of this area. Like, I was able to get over there, and there's just nothing really there in like that whole water current surrounding this giant room that we're about to enter. Which is unfortunate, because it'd be pretty cool if there was. Also, I do like the Zora's tunic in this one a lot more. So this is the new water room. You got a giant rotating staircase, just like in Harry Potter. There's no paintings on the wall, though, and you got water that is going to rise. But only rise. So much better. Don't get me wrong. I do like the water temple in Ocarina of Time. It's a really cool dungeon, but it's not my favorite. And it's very difficult in its own way. Unless you've played it multiple times already, then it's definitely bearable. In my case, like, again, when I was younger, it was very intense. Nope. Well, I don't want to fight you anyways. Can I even get to that tress down there yet? No, the water's too low. Not quite worth it. And before we rotate the staircase, I guess we... Oh, wait. No, we're not going to want to check out this room yet. You can tell this by looking at the map. So let's go on and continue running in a circle here. And then we're going to want to grab this little treasure chest here for some extra arrows. Wow, actually 20 is a lot of arrows. That's really nice. I wish I had a little more regular bombs, but that's okay. Now, usually when I come in here, at least when it was like my first time, I kind of switched out my regular bombs for the water bombs, and if you're doing that, that is totally okay, just because this game will give you plenty of water bombs throughout the Lakebed Temple, especially if you're using it for bomb arrows. So do not worry about that in the slightest. Thankfully, these Tektites are really no match for 4 sword slashes. Oh, yes, actually we do want to go over here because our favorite friend is back. The human-chicken hybrid, Ooko. Hello. I still don't understand why you're so creepy, but I'm glad I could be of service, and you're very kind, so you know, that's okay. You are just you, and I am just me, and we're going to work together as a team in case I need to take a break at any point during this time I'm playing here. Oh yeah, I don't have a key yet. That is right. So actually, I might have made a small error unless I'm going the wrong way. I don't think there was a key on that bottom floor area. I want to go this way instead. Oh, no. Okay, maybe. Yeah, so we got all these levers here, right? And we want to get the water flowing to get these... I guess not really levers, they're like windmills. Water mills. So we want to make sure we get that kind of stuff going. Let's go and turn the staircase. Now, yep, not missing anything over there. Now, I know there's a small key around here somewhere, because it has to open up one of these rooms. It ain't this chest. Wouldn't be light coming out of it if it was. But it is the dungeon map. I really don't use the dungeon maps all too much. I'll be honest, I kind of just like exploring and then kind of remembering what rooms I'm in and where do I go. Okay, I found where I'm supposed to go, thankfully. I'm not lost. It hasn't been that long since I've played Lakebed Temple. It's... okay, maybe it's been a while. So I remember playing this earlier this year. Now it's like in December at the time I'm recording this. So essentially, the treasure chest I want is going to be over there. Is there no other stalagmite? Oh, there we go. I knew there was at least one more. Alright, perfect. So let's just go and make a jump there. No. I can go on this side. So we want to get that treasure chest over there. And we'll probably need one more stalactite. That's over there, probably. Let's look upward. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to want to wait. Oh. Ah, come on, get up there. Ah. Dang it. I was expecting that to be a little bit easier there. Ah, that's okay. Maybe I do wait for it to rise upward. You know, it looked like it was too high. No, that's perfect. Weird. Did it not look higher when I shot it down the first time? Which is kind of why I waited to make the jump instead. Well, anywho, there's my small key. And now we can go and use that key into the big room. And yeah, we will need to be coming back here later. A lot of rooms in this dungeon you'll be revisiting a lot of the time. It's not bad though, and it's not very hard. And as long as you're okay with getting the extra items, revisiting the rooms are also a good thing. Because you're going to want to do that. Yeah, and these guys here, these little shelled whatever they are, I forget their names already. You can only really attack them from behind. But there is an item that you will be able to pull off that armor. We'll be getting here pretty soon. Yeah, nothing more that way. I just like to double check to make sure I'm going in the right direction and everything. Yep, no, don't feel like fighting you right now. We're going to kind of carry on and go to the room with the small key, because that's where we're ultimately going to want to go. Now, what I love about the Zelda dungeons, especially coming up into before Breath of the Wild, was that they really put a lot of time into the look of the dungeons and the layout. I love the vines, the feel. I love the Zora symbol being everywhere on all of these doors. And like, you understand why the Zoras created this place. Like, maybe it was the water temple and they just kind of refurbished it to be more of the Lakebed Temple instead. Okay, so we got some regular bombs there, which is good because you're going to want it for these stalactites. The left one was just extra. I did not need to shoot that one down. I just felt like shooting it down. Like I mentioned before, my only complaint about this game is that it's too easy. Like as far as like enemies and even the harder difficulty. Like if it was just a little bit harder, like this would definitely be like the best Zelda game in my opinion. But to me, it's one of the best. Yeah, make sure we destroy this wall here. Let's see, do I want to go in that room in the center? Let's check out this area first before I do that, because I think this is where I want to go. Looks like you could go through the room in the center and get here either way. Both doors lead to... No, actually, I do want to go to the room in the center. It probably has that small key I'm looking for. How do you enjoy bomb arrows? Why this guy need a little cutscene? I don't know. He's not that powerful or anything. So both rooms lead here. Yeah, so we're going to go this way. Yeah, there's that small key I want. And some keys. I never did like keys. They're quite annoying bats sometimes, but at least these ones are not on fire. I'm trying to, like, destroy my soul. Ah. Oh yeah, there's a Lizalfos in here. Oh yeah, I don't have that skill yet. But I do have this one. Oh man, I've been itching to play this game for a while. I mean, say on Final Fantasy 3, I really wanted to play these games a lot more, which is why I've been uploading them very consistently between both games on this channel. Because I've really been wanting to show both of the games, like two of my favorite games of all time. And yes, I'm working on other games and stuff too, but this is the one. Well, these are the games I wanted to show for the Farley Productions gaming channel more. And yes, I did have another one. It's very unfortunate that it didn't quite work out. I didn't have attached to an email I was using. Somehow the channel got created without an associated email. And because of that, there's just no way for me to recover it. That or somehow got created with someone else's email address, which I thought was my own. Yeah, anyways, we're here. And what matters is I'm going to keep making gaming content aside from my main channel. So if you haven't actually checked out my main channel and you like vlogs, filmmaking, you want to kind of see more real life stuff, not just gaming content only, then I'd highly recommend you check out my Farley Productions channel. Also here on YouTube. But I'm just really thankful that I'm able to make the kind of content I want to make and upload it onto a website. Like when I was a kid, I'd always watch people make gaming videos and I would want to do it so bad. I asked my dad for like a camera and he got me this little JVC camcorder and also here is where we're going to want the water flow to be coming from. That treasure chest there is not important. You have to really backtrack to get that chest and I'll let you know you don't need it. It is not a piece of art. So, don't worry about it. Like, we totally can come back for it. I just choose to skip that one. So, I begged my dad for a camcorder, and that's kind of where I started my old channel, XX Runesu XX. Runesu is Luneth in Japanese from the Final Fantasy 3 game, because that's his Japanese name. Oh, not what I wanted to do. And now we're going to want to open up the water flow to get out of just this room now that we have the water. So now we can go into the other rooms I need the water to go into. And so I would take my camcorder to the TV screen and I'd use it to record the game as well as my own audio. And I'd play games like Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. Believe it or not, I played this game multiple times already with camcorders. A standard definition camcorder, a high definition camcorder, and I never actually played it with a screen capture device, if I remember right. I gotta go check out my Master Linnet channel. I don't know why I came here. That was not where I needed to go. We want to go inside this room instead, and then get across that way. And thankfully the room underneath is now moving, but the water is still not high enough for me down there in order for me to want to go back to that room yet. And we also are missing an item that I also need. I wish I knew better back then. Like, I can't even stand rewatching, not that way, my old gaming channel videos because it was with the camcorder facing a TV screen, sitting on either like a TV tray or a tripod, and these days it's a lot easier for you to have access to a gaming computer. We can even just screen record a bunch of games like through Steam or emulators just right on your computer, and you can record, and you can record your audio through OBS. The OBS now would be attached to your gaming audio in one file if you want. I choose to use Audacity to record mine separately when I'm playing like Final Fantasy 3. Let's see, there's no way for me to rotate the stairs this way. But the water is in this room, which is good. And now that we do have water flow going in this room, it is going to open up. Like, let's see, will that turn it? Yeah, I didn't think I was going to turn it that way. Sorry, I'm talking while thinking at the same time. I do want to go down here. I'm just debating what room it was I wanted to go in again. Now, can you just leave me alone for 2 seconds? Jeez, man, these Tektites are like ex-girlfriends. They just don't understand. I need my space. That's why we didn't work out. I'm kidding. The ex-girlfriends understood that. Unlike the Tektites. I can imagine them being like people you just don't want to be. You need space from. They don't understand boundaries. Here's a stamp. Very unimportant now. I mean, when this game came out, sure. Avoid the piranhas. They're not your friend. They think you're food. And as long as you're food, then you're good. If you're not food, get out of the water. Piranhas are no joke. Oh, that was pretty cool, the Wednesday show where, like on Netflix, where Wednesday used piranhas on the boys in the swimming pool for picking on her brother. Oh, man. Now, let me look at my map. Actually, this might be the room I want to go to. Oh, wait, actually, maybe not. I don't think I showed you guys this room. Yeah, there's no water flow here. Okay, this is not the room I want to go to. Now I want to go to another room where I can raise the water. That's the room I came out of. Yeah, I can't go over there yet because I got 2 walls blocking the way and I can't get past those vines. And I don't have anything to turn the staircase there quite yet. Don't worry though. And yeah, okay, this is where I just came out of. Now there is a treasure chest in that chandelier that we're going to want to get later. Very important unless you're not trying to complete the game or just feel like skipping it to make the game a little more challenging. Okay. This isn't where I need to go. Yeah, not quite. Why am I all of a sudden a little stuck on what to do next? I got the water flowing there. Okay, I think I remember where I'm supposed to go, actually. I just had to think about it for a while. So we actually do not want to go back to that main room quite yet. So that spinning room that we were in earlier is going to be where we want to go. Because now that we got some water flowing in there, and we can enter it through the top or the bottom. Doesn't really matter where, as long as we get back into that room. Because these should be turning now, which is exactly where we want. So let's go ahead and just drop down here. And even though the water's not high enough to go over there, this does give me access to different rooms. Like, we'll get over there eventually, but we don't need to go over there right this second. So let's go ahead and go inside this little room first, because it's more like a little tunnel either way. Because there's going to be a nice little treasure chest here on the right-hand side. I can't believe I was having a brain fart. I played this game so many times. And you would think that after a while that I would know by now. Now, I guess I could show you guys this room here. We're going to want to be coming through this room from the other side, essentially. Because there's nothing that we can really do here other than just kind of be blocked off. Other than, I mean, I guess you can get some money. You can never have enough money in this game. Especially if you plan on using the magic armor later on. I only like using the armor just to show you guys what it's like, but I just don't prefer to use it otherwise. So you do want to enter this room first, because you're really going to need that small key. But ultimately, you're really going to want to enter the next room over. I really do like the design of this place, the more I think about it. Thank you guys for listening to my talk about my childhood memories, my camcorder, and my desire to make gaming videos at that time. It was very important to me that I had that start because it really helped me get comfortable being in front of the camera and also get me comfortable talking to the camera and talking to you guys and stuff. Don't shock me. Thank you. Because there's like some goodies over here that we're going to want to get. And I'm really glad I did. I'm glad my dad bought me the camcorder, because then when I needed it in high school for my my writing through film class, as well as my digital video production class, like, yeah, the school had their own HD camcorders, but I was a champ. I stuck with the standard definition camcorder my dad got me, because I didn't want to fight to share the camcorder with other people that, oops, that's not what I wanted to do, with other people that needed the camera for like their projects and stuff. And it helped me get into my filmmaking career too. Like, I really just enjoyed doing the films a lot. Oop. Yeah, watch out for that guy. He's not friendly. He will bite your face off. So I was very thankful I had what I had, even though it's not as cool as a lot of stuff that kids today can start with, you know? Oh, we finally made it to that big room that we've been wanting to go to. Huh, look like little tadpoles. So basically what we're going to do is kind of look upward. Yo. What is that? Kind of looks like a giant frog. No. Yeah. You look like a giant frog, alright. You've been eating well. Oh. Oh, interesting. I know he has a name. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head. Alright, let's do it. Mini boss time. Yep, nope, this ain't the final boss, but we're gonna need... Alright, come on. There we go. We're gonna need to take him out in order to... Alright, yep, here we go. Alright, kind of let him jump up really high. And go for his front, because his tongue is gonna be where you're gonna do all the damage. Oh, alright, let's back up. He's not a really difficult boss, but I think he's kind of a fun boss. Now, I don't think you can do damage by shooting in his mouth when he does that, although you're more than welcome to try. Come on. There we go. And this is good in case you need some parts and stuff, too. Come on, make the jump. Oh! I did not get out of that. Ah, man. Well, I totally missed attacking him that time. But that's what happens when he lands on you. I should have went to the side. I was getting... No. Thought maybe I could time it to see if he could do damage when he opens his mouth like that. Well, I'm not too worried about it either way. It's actually kind of cool I got to show you what it looks like when he does land on you, in case you haven't seen it before either. He's probably landed on me before when I was like a teenager, but it's been so many years, I forgot what that even looked like. Okay. Yep, I'll go to the backside. I mean, I got time. I think I got one more time about this to hit him 3 times each, and then he's basically good to go, and you'll get your item. No? Oh. Oh! That does work! I've never done that before. Oh, sweet! So if you do time shooting a bomb arrow in his mouth, that works equally as well as just waiting for him to do the jump and fall in his belly. I didn't know that. It's so cool when you learn new things about games you've enjoyed for so many years. That was awesome. And now we got the claw shot. One of my favorite items of all time. I wish they brought this back in the newer Zelda games. But it's okay, you honestly don't need it with what you can do in those games anyways. Yeah, let's go and just switch it to my Y button. So, what I like about the claw shot is, it's cool that there's like a broken lever here. Like, it makes me, and the staircase, it really makes me wonder what it used to be for, you know? It might just be a design choice, but like, it might have had a purpose and they want to show like the age of the place. Don't forget to break these pots again for 5 more rupees. Apologize for kids being loud. I mean, they are out of school now at the time I'm recording this. Coming home from school anyways. Normally I'd be at work, but it happened to be my day off. Now these guys, you can punish them now by taking off their armor and then giving them that nice beating they probably deserve. This is the area where we got that small key in earlier, so there's no need to really explore it a second time. Yeah, not really gonna make that a little too far now. Now we do want to come back to this room because we're really gonna want to go over there where those gates are at. Like, I can't make that jump right now. See, that's actually a further jump than it looks like. But we are gonna want to go over there once the water level is at its max. Right now it is not. And you know, that's okay. It doesn't have to be at its max. What matters is that we have the claw shot, because now this opens up the entire rest of this dungeon. And we don't even have to worry about the walls anymore, because we can just use the vines above the walls to get into literally any area of this great room that we want. So that's going to be very helpful. So let's go and turn the staircase back to where I want to be facing. And there's going to be a new room that we're going to have access to. Oh my goodness, it's a Tektite. Can we like not play today? Can we like play another time? I already destroyed you guys multiple times. Ah! I was trying to get the jump on him. All I did was embarrass myself. That's okay though. I'll still sleep just the same tonight. So this is where you really want the claw shot for. Now, actually you're going to want it for a couple reasons. So we're going to want to turn this staircase all the way around, because then it creates a nice little water slide. But before I do that, let's go ahead and use the claw shot to go up here above the chandelier like I was talking about earlier. Because if you take the time to do that and open up this treasure chest here, you will reward yourself with a piece of heart. How cool is that? Yeah, who doesn't want a piece of heart? Okay, now let's go and jump back to my water slide. Why Link was diving at it, I don't know. I would never do that. I would probably smash my face into the ground. Okay, I was wrong. This is actually the room that we're going to want to go to. So we can actually use the claw shot and kind of maneuver our way around everything here in order to get where we need to go at. Even though the cogs are not quite turning yet, you get some water bombs for your trouble. Always nice when you get water. No. Ah. Where did the keys go? So he fell to his death? Wow, I've never had that happen to me before. Okay, now let's go this way. Even though the cogs are not moving quite yet, you can still maneuver around this room, which is really nice. Everyone want to go up here. I can't believe I was drawing a blank for so long. Sorry for all the editing. I really had to remember and think about where I could go, because I want the water flow to keep going. And no, Link, to the side. Sometimes it's really easy on the joystick for you to just drop down to your death, and let's not do that. That would be so bad. Cool, we got more stalactites, which is good. They don't need to play with that guy. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna kind of mind his own business, which is good. That way I can just kind of climb over here, which is good. What's up, guys? Actually, I might want to take you guys out. There we go. Just because they're going to be in my way, and I just kind of want to do this. Once you get the water flowing from both areas, you'll be just fine. So you could use bomb arrows, or you could just kind of pull these guys out of their own little bubbles, which will save you the bomb arrow, which is what I recommend doing after you have the claw shot anyways. Now thankfully there's like a nice little open area here that we can use to kind of drop down. Watch out for the piranhas. They are not your friend. Actually, all this water is getting me thinking of like my honeymoon I just recently went on. Like, I actually... Oh yeah, that's shaped like a dolphin. That's pretty cool. Is that a dolphin? No. Not quite, maybe not quite a dolphin, but something. Some kind of fish. Oh, come on. Please make it. Oh, barely. Oh, why is that? geyser would have knocked me down. So like on my honeymoon, I got to see a lot of things involving water. Like we went to Disney World, and one of my favorite things when it comes to like this temple that kind of reminds me of is like there's like a Finding Nemo show, which was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. And there was also like a Finding Nemo ride in Epcot, and the ride leads you into a giant aquarium where you have like, it's like straight out of a movie. It's so big, and I really did enjoy the aquarium. Actually, can I? No? Okay, maybe I gotta... Oh, no. I gotta get a little closer to get that. That's okay. I'm not gonna be dragged down by the water quite yet, and you can still go through the waterfall. So, like, when you take the Finding Nemo ride in Epcot, and you finally get to the end of it, you get inside this big aquarium, which is really cool. And the aquarium essentially is like there's all kinds of fish, from dolphins to clownfish, and you can even see like scuba divers cleaning the tanks. And there's like a giant room which is like straight out of a movie, and I'd never been in like an aquarium like that before. And like I've been in aquariums before, and even the aquarium of the Pacific like is bigger than this aquarium, but like there's just that one room that the aquarium of the Pacific doesn't have. And I really enjoyed it quite a bit, seeing all the fish and everything. I made sure I took plenty like little photos and video, but I didn't really take my main camera with me because I'm not trying to vlog about it. Let's go the other way, because I really don't need a creative vlog when it comes to like my honeymoon. I just want to enjoy my honeymoon. So the reason why I want to go this way is because there is a chest down here I want to get. Just kind of swim over to the side. And it's a chest you can totally skip. You really don't need to get this treasure chest, but if you like money like I do, and you're going to want it later on, like now I'm maxed on money, so I really need to like spend it. Yeah, so we'll spend the money later. Don't worry. I'm not trying to get every treasure chest in this game. There's quite a few chests I just know are not really going to be worth my time by any means. So now these cogs are turning, which is good. Because now I could even get the treasure chest over here. There we go. As long as you time it right. Oh yeah, and there's like Los Alfos too. You get more money that I can't hold. That was really sad. Okay, now let's... Can I make it? Oh, that was close. Okay, now let's actually go to the room straight across, now that I can get over there, finally. Alright, let's try this again. That was too far. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's hang down low because these keys are not going to like me. Hopefully they don't notice me because they're going to want to knock me off me hanging here, which would not be a good thing. Oh, jeez. Just like that, they want to knock me off already. And I don't want that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the room. Yeah, okay, so I want to kind of dive down here. I gotta go, yep. It's opposite controls. I gotta think like I'm flying my drone. Down is up and up is down. Yeah, let's go this way. I really love swimming in this game. Like, I kind of wish Wind Waker had something like this. But since they went with like a different graphic style, I understand why they didn't. Plus, what's also very helpful is... let's see... Oh, come on. Let's rise up a little bit. Let's go this way. What's also really helpful is like all the ideas that they couldn't use in Wind Waker actually came over to... Not that way. Actually came over to Twilight Princess, believe it or not. Oh yeah, no, this is where I want to go. We want to go through here. Make sure you get your water bombs back out. Okay, how about we do iron boots and we get rid of the bomb arrows for now. Oh, actually, I didn't need my water bombs. There we go. Like, there's actually water fish there, so you can actually save yourself the water bombs, which is kind of nice. I really love swimming through the areas in the Lakebed Temple. Like, it's just a different feeling. Like, it's something you kind of wish you could do in real life as easily without all the scuba gear and getting stung by giant jellyfish. Thankfully, jellyfish do not get that big in real life. Now, I believe I want to enter this room from above. Yeah, okay. I messed up. Let's go back around. I'm just making a lot of mistakes today. Hope you guys can forgive me. Like, it happens. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. I'm not AI or nothing. So, yep. So we went through there. Rise to the surface. Oh yeah, there's also another treasure chest. I'm trying to figure out, how do I have so much money? What did I not spend it on before? It was probably the old man in the Hyrule Castle market. Let's see. Oh, hold on. No, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Like, I know I'm missing something here. Hasn't been that long since I've played the Lakebed Temple. Games that are more complicated, I'll tend to play closer to what I'm actually planning on recording if I feel like my memory will not be good enough. That, or also take notes or have some sort of assistance for like a guide as well. This is not one of those games. It just sometimes I need to remember, and I'm multitasking between talking and playing and stuff at the same time. Alright, come here. Just because you're going to get in my way, and I don't feel like dealing with that. There we go. Ah. That's not what I wanted. I just wasted a water bomb. Thankfully, you will not need it for the final the boss in this dungeon. But you will need this boss key, or excuse me, it's going to be called the big key that you'll be getting right here. You'll need that for the boss. I'm not sure why they called it the big key and not the boss key. So, that's okay. Avoid the piranhas. They are not your friend. You are their food. And even though they eat faster in cartoons and stuff, in comparison to, like, me getting shocked by jellyfish. No, I mean, like, in real life. But they'll still eat you in real life. You do not want to go in any piranha-infested waters. Like, at all. Yeah, I wouldn't want to just kind of go back the way we came. Now, the best part is, if you go to the surface here, you can actually use this little walkway as a shortcut. I was kind of hoping for some hearts there instead of money for once. Don't worry, there'll be a spot where I can thankfully utilize my money. Let's go to this. Did I not turn any of these in? Oh, yeah, okay, that's part of my problem. I should have visited Agatha first. If you don't know who Agatha is and you're just watching this for the first time and you're not actually, haven't actually played this yourself. Okay, let's get rid of the keys first. Agatha is someone where we can exchange those golden bugs to. And we're gonna want to do that. Come on, come on. Oh, no way. I'm not even gonna be over there. Okay, let's just avoid the keys. Okay, come on. You want a piece of me? Jeez. Okay. Now let's try that again. Nice. That was perfect. Okay, so I kind of need to lower myself here. What is that noise? Can I make it? Oh! That was my first time trying that. Don't try it. You will not make it. Come on. We're gonna just stick to the claw shot method. So lower yourself here, wait until the one without that is coming around. I'm just making myself look like a fool in the Lakebed Temple today. It's okay. Just embarrassing myself. But I'll still sleep good tonight, trust me. I mean, you guys can judge me all you want. I'm just enjoying my favorite game and kind of going through things and casually drinking coffee along the way because I need it. Okay, yeah, we're going to want to drop down to one of these little rock pillars here. Although, I do wonder, like, what this temple would have looked like in its prime, because this is definitely a very old temple for the Zoras, so, like, what you would have been seeing if the Zoras, like, recently built this before it kind of became more ancient like this. Like, I do wonder that myself. Okay, now there is going to be one room we're going to want to revisit before we go back into the... before we go into the boss room, essentially. There it is. That's where you need to go. If you don't care about completing the game, then you'll just be right at home with that, essentially. Are you really going to jump at me when I'm... The staircase moved the tech type. That was great. Yeah. They were just going to kind of go this way. I do remember what the mini boss's name was finally. No, hold on. I think this is where I just came from, isn't it? Oh. Oh yeah, see, I missed a couple small treasure chests in that room over there. Yeah. Thankfully... Oh yeah, I'm missing quite a few treasure chests. That's actually the one I want to go to. So I'm actually in the right room for that. I'm not too worried about it. It's usually they're like money or maybe like a Hyrulean stamp. They're nothing that's really important. Oh yeah, I am on the top floor. I'm gonna want to drop down. So we're gonna want to go back to the one room I keep telling you guys with the gates that I was pointing out. We really don't need to worry about the enemies here. Yeah, let's go and drop down here again. Perfect. Oh, but I need the water flow to come in here, though. Okay, let's go turn that staircase real fast. Okay, now we're finally back out here. Now let's go and turn the staircase, let the water flow in here. Because without the water, that room is totally pointless for me to return to. Now we're going to want to go back through here. What is your guys' favorite dungeon in Twilight Princess or Zelda of all time? I haven't played all the way through Tears of the Kingdom yet to know what those kind of dungeons are like. I know they did bring back a few. I believe there's like 4 dungeons in that game. I do plan on getting back into that game, but I'm not going to be recording it because I would like to actually experience the entire game without worrying about recording the game for my channel or anything. I'd rather finish Breath of the Wild first before I do that. So yeah, let me know what your favorite dungeon is. I'm quite curious. And in we go. Let's just trap ourselves with a giant lizard that wants to kill us. Oh. Good night. Oh, right in the throat. Oh, man. But trust me, we're going to want to do that because it just gives us... It leads us to a piece of heart. So now we finally finished our 5 heart pieces for that set. Not sure why they chose to go with 5 instead of the normal 4. Your guess is as good as mine. I do not know. Maybe one day I'll find out. Maybe I'll find like an old interview or something. And now we'll finally go through this tunnel. It's just a little tunnel. Kind of cool. Nothing too crazy special or nothing. But yeah, I've come to find out I've learned more about Twilight Princess now that I'm an adult. And people have been able to like take the camera anywhere in the game. Old interviews kind of popped up. Or people have done research and found interviews that I forgot even existed. Which has been very helpful. Kind of helps me know more about my favorite game and everything. Okay, now we're gonna want to go. Of course, I dive right at the piranhas. Ow, jeez, you guys were ruthless. Not much we can do about the piranhas. But we can at least finally now get to the boss and finally complete this dungeon. There's some hearts and a fairy. I don't need the fairy. I would like to take the fairy. Can I have it? No? Doesn't. I guess it doesn't need to heal me. So the fairy can just be there. Now it's going to just drop all the way to the bottom. Now this is a really cool boss. I actually like this boss even more than the one in the Goron Mines. That one was more anticlimactic. This one actually feels more fulfilling, even though it's not too challenging. But I like how there's two phases to this one. Yeah, I know how we land like in front of it, even though we're about to land in the center. Great save game. Jeez, it kind of reminds me of Morpha from the Water Temple. It is called Morpha, right? The boss from the Water Temple. Yeah, very similar. The tentacles are like the eyeball in there and everything. Although the giant mouth is new. Twilight Aquatic Morpheel. Hey, he must be like its descendant. So we're going to want to essentially get that eyeball and avoid the tentacles that are going to do that. Because that is not going to be a good time. Well, crap. Come on. Get over here. There we go. Okay, I got one hit on it. You're going to need to do a few hits. Oh, great, the bombfish. Lovely. Oh, jeez. Come on. No, I don't want the water bomb. Crap. Oh, that helped. Got the tentacle off of me. Come on. It will come this way. I know it will. We'll kind of circle around now. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna get caught. No. That's what happens if you get caught by the tentacles. It's okay. It happens. And if that does happen, just kind of take off your boots. Let's go and swim a little away, and then we'll just kind of plant ourselves back down again and try to avoid being caught. Nope. Get over here. I really wish you can hit it more than once. Like, that'd be really nice. Remember those giant, like, arms in Resident Evil 4, like the original, where Salazar would kind of hit you with them? It's very similar to that. Oh, come on. I didn't dodge that. Are you serious? Jeez. And the only way to really do damage to the eye is by using your sword. Oh, that's frustrating. Normally this part doesn't take me this long. Nah, come on. No, I don't want that. That's so annoying. You know, I might as well get rid of some more of these bombfish while I'm at it then. Gonna get in my way. Come on! Okay, maybe it's 4 hits. No, actually no, 3 hits. Perfect. That's the most annoying part of the boss. After that, it's just fun for the rest of the time. Oh, finally. Wow. Wow, Morpheel's like a giant eel. Huge. How do you, like, what do you eat? Like, seriously. How do you get so big? Who feeds you? I was going to chalk it down to dark magic. And now we really don't need the iron boots anymore. But instead, we're going to want to kind of claw shot ourselves onto where the eye is at. Just kind of give it a good beating. There we go. And watch out for the pillars. Okay, now let's... I'm not sure why I went so high up there. There we go. That's okay. Being above it is where we want to be anyways. Watch out for the pillars, because you can actually get hurt by that if you're not careful. Come on. You're gonna take it. Yeah! Alright, we got one more time to go, guys. And, oh, he does get higher. So it does help. He launched me even higher than that, too. Alright, I can target it. There we go. Yeah, you just repeat the same thing 3 times. And yes, it is a little bit anticlimactic too, but at least it's more movement and a little more engaging. Whereas you really did expect more out of the previous boss, and you didn't really quite get that. So I really do enjoy Aquatic Morpheel. I feel like he's still a fun boss, even if he's a little frustrating in the beginning. Oh, well, cracked the hole in the wall there. Well, there goes all the water. I can't get how beautiful the water is in this game. Like, it's just so beautiful. Like, I love the way the water graphics are. And the only game I found the water to be equally beautiful for me was Uncharted 2 growing up. Now, games like these days using Unreal Engine, all the games have great water graphics these days. It's hard not to have good water. Unreal Engine really changed how gaming is made, and even it being used for Kingdom Hearts 3 really opened my eye of how like great Unreal Engine can be. I don't even start on why people use it for filmmaking these days too. Cool. The last few shadows. Sweet. Yeah, we definitely do have to do something about him. Okay, well, I like to see you do that. Ah, don't be sorry, Midna. I mean, I got my friends in the land of Hyrule to save, and I'm the hero chosen by the gods. Like, I have my own little journey I need to go on, and our paths happen to intertwine, and we work together to achieve the same thing. I do not need the Zora tunic anymore, so let's go ahead and equip my regular one, and grab that heart container we rightfully deserve. Oh, I love having so many hearts. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I'm all ready to go. I have nothing left here for me to do. And now we can just go and... let's just go take on Zam. Let's get it over with. Let's get out of here. Now, I learned the hard way not to save over the file I'm recording. So I use 2 different files to go back and forth in case something happens I need to re-record. I mean, replay all my footage again, and I really don't want to do that a 3rd time. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's get on out of here. Oh, crap. Zant. Like, I was not expecting him my first time playing going, oh, wow, he made an appearance. Usually we kind of wait to go find the boss and everything. Come on, Link. Oh. Man, he has like that power like, you know, Pain does in Naruto Shippuden. Where he can just kind of control you using his powers. And push you away. Man, he just brought the land back in Twilight? All our hard work? Jeez. What a jerk. You're not gonna say anything? Oh, dang. I love the music here. It's so dark and ominous. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't we? I wouldn't call her foolish. Because you're not the true king. You're just a jerk. I mean, I don't know if it's their old magic or not. I'm just an outsider. But what I do love about this game is like they brought Zan in and made him more menacing. And like him actually doing stuff and not just sitting by for us to go storm his castle and destroy him. Like I feel like that is really cool. And a lot of games will just kind of wait for you to get to the final area of the game to do that. So the fact that he comes here, wrecks our shit, and now we're going to have to either fight him in our weakened state or flee and fight him another day is, in my opinion, really cool. And I wish more stories did that. And even in one of my recent movies I made, I did that with my own villain because I love the concept. Like even in like Avengers Infinity War, that's what Thanos does. They don't just beat him in Infinity War. Man, Zan is so creepy. Man, he really likes the darkness, doesn't he? Now, like, this gave me chills the first time. Like that breathing, the music, the atmosphere, just, God, man. You are such a creep. Oh, jeez. Also, when I was younger, I didn't know what the word covet meant. Yeah, Zant is no force to be reckoned with at this time. We do not stand a chance against him. Doesn't mean we won't be later on, but at this time, like, yeah, he's just wrecking our day. Poor Minna. Minna didn't deserve this. Like, her body is not supposed to be intertwined with light. Oh, what happened? Where's the Twilight? Where's the Spirit? Where's Minda? Where is Link? Whatever happened, it saved us. So we can live to fight another day. Oh, it's the Light Spirit. Thankfully, you have the power to teleport. Thank you so much for that. You know, I kind of wish I had that power in real life, but, you know, that's okay. Great, now we're back in wolf form again. And yes, we will be in wolf form for a while. Not much we can do about it. Ah, crap. And Minda is... she's had better days. She does not feeling too well right now. Go to the princess locked away in the castle? So, you're telling me Princess Zelda can help us? Okay. Well, I'm quite curious to see how she can. Anywho, we will be going to find Princess Zelda next time on Twilight Princess. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate your support. If you haven't already and you like the content we're creating here on this channel, be sure to subscribe. It does help us a lot. And share. It's always appreciated. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.